What's up guys, Jim Yosef here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a squad today built for the FUT Champions Day Knockout Tournament. That one in particular is one that started like 8 AM this morning and the requirements are as follows. So maximum star rating 4 stars, player quality exactly gold in your starting 11 and your subs. And for winning of course you get entry into the weekend league, a gold pack and 500 coins. Now I have had some people tweet me and such saying about a 4-star rated team. I was like, you know what? Let's try a bit of really overpowered one ready for this tournament. And I know it started this morning, but we still got quite a lot of time to qualify. And hopefully, it can help you do so. But before we get started, as always, if you can show your support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and the comments below. In FUT Champions, how many wins do you usually get? What bracket do you usually reach? Is it Elite? Is it Gold 3? Let me know down below. And also, if you missed today's first video, it was down below in the description box. I also forgot to ask if you guys want me to do some more FUT Champions squad builders, whether that's for the weekend league, like an overpowered cheap squad, or potentially for the day knockouts that do have the requirements. So let me know down below in the comments. The formation we're going with today is a 4-1-2-1-2 variant number 2 with 2 centre midfielders instead of a left midfielder and a right midfielder. And for me, and probably most people on FUT Champions, it's the best formation in the game. And on the bench, what I've basically done, I've got 4 players that are 75 rated that won't be used whatsoever, and 3 potential subs if players are getting tired, such as Marcus Rashford, Renato Sanchez, incredible player, and a Kolasinac. And I will say his team is not creative in the slightest, but to be fair, in FUT Champions, you're playing to win, you want the best players. So starting off with the defence and the goalkeeper in there, I've gone with Jack Butland. For me personally, I think he's probably the best low rated goalkeeper on the game in regards to being extremely overpowered, and it kind of shows in how many times you come against him in the weekend league. And if you don't want to use Jack Butland, you can simply just use this guy right here, Asmir Begovic. He's 6'7", an absolute monster of a goalkeeper. But for me, again, Jack Butland is my personal preference. Then we go to right back. It's an SBC player. If you didn't get him, you can use his normal card, or alternatively, like Nathaniel Klein or even Carl Walker. And I've used Bellerin now for 190 games, got 1 goal and 6 assists, and he's my go-to right back in weekend league. Some people, again, prefer Carl Walker, but for me, I think it's a 97 pace and 81 dribbling. Not sure what it is, because he's an extremely good right back and very, very rapid. The right centre back is a monster. Kurt Zouma, 52 games played with him, 0 red cards, 0 yellow cards, 6'3", 73 pace, 80 defending, and 81 physical. I think it's also discard value, so your value for money in this team is pretty damn good. Obviously, aside from Hector Bellerin, because he's the only special card in this whole team. Then we go on to left centre back, and that is going to be Christian Kabasele from Watford. At the very start of the game, I think the very first 2 weeks of it, for FUT Champions, I did use him as my centre back, and you can kind of see why. He's 6'2". He was discard value from the very get-go. Low high work rates, 78 pace, 76 defending isn't fantastic, but 81 physical, he is a bit of a monster. And because he is only 76 rated, he's definitely one of the most overpowered players in regards for his actual rating. The final defender is going to be a 75 rated player, Patrick van Aanholt of Sunderland, or now formerly of Sunderland, because he did move to Crystal Palace for 14 mil. But I've used him for 41 games, probably one of the better left backs in the Premier League. I mean, obviously you have got Luke Shaw, who's a very good left back in the game. I personally use Inform Alonso, but I'm not sure if his rating is too high. And now onto the midfield. The very first player is one I try and get in essentially every single one of my teams, and that is the normal N'Golo Kante. Used him for 313 games, 12 goals, 34 assists. He's not there for that. He is a pit bull in the midfield. The medium-high work rate, he gets about everywhere. Every blade of grass on that pitch, he'll cover and try and win the ball back. I think the instructions I usually use, I have him on sit back as well as aggressive interceptions. But seriously, if you've not tried Kante and have got the coins for him, he's a game changer. Defensively, one of the better ones in the game, because if you look at it, his stats are still great. His upgrade card, by the way, will be fantastic. But for Kante, it's very similar to real life. He just gets everywhere, and he's annoying to play against. And he's in pretty much every single weekend league team. Now we've gone to 2 non-rare players. First up, we've got Mbula from Stoke City, 6'1", 15 games, 3 goals and 7 assists. For a CM, for me that's really good. I mean, he's got 77 pace, 79 dribbling, 74 defending, 77 physical, and 72 passing. Just a very well-rounded card and very, very cheap. The right centre mid is quite similar, and that is Leroy Fer, 6'2" for him, 4-star week for 5 games, no goal contributions unfortunately, but every single stat in his card is 70 or over, and 80 physical. And I tried basing this team as much as I possibly could around my actual Weekend League squad, but a lot cheaper because I do have N'Golo Kante in there anyway in Weekend League. I have Hector Bellerin as well. My right centre mid usually is the SBC Emre Can, and left centre mid is the SBC Dembele. And the final midfielder in this team is going to be Lanzini from West Ham. 5 games, 1 goal, 5 assists. Nice going right there. 82 pace, 85 dribbling, 70 shot, 76 passing, 3-star weak foot and 4-star skills. There isn't really anything else to say about him because he's just a very good player and does his job very well. Now we've gone to 2 strikers, and it's very sweaty. The first player is a player that is used a lot in Weekend League, but personally, I don't get on with him too much. Doesn't score many goals for me, and that is Ahmed Musa from Leicester City. He's got 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 93 pace, 82 dribbling, and 76 shooting. Other than that, he's pretty standard. 5 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. For me, I don't really rate that at all. Some people may think he's very good, and fair play. If you can use him, definitely utilise him as much as you possibly can, but for me, it just doesn't cut it very well. And the other striker, though, is one that I absolutely adore in this game now, and that is Anthony Martial. Yes, he is on 7 chemistry, I believe. Can I check it on here? Chemistry, yeah, he's on 7 chem. That doesn't matter at all. Like, this guy in front of goal, 5 games, 10 goals, and 2 assists. And there's another reason he seems so often now in the Weekend League itself. 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 79 shot and 70 passing, and 76 physical, 6 foot tall, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Just a monstrous player. And the subs I'd probably make are going to be Renato Sanchez on for Mbula, because for me, for some reason, Mbula's stamina seems absolutely awful. Rashford on for Musa, because again, don't get along with him very well. And if I was to make a defensive one, Kolasinac, probably, I wouldn't bring him on. But anyway, let's get into the gameplay and show you what his team can do and hopefully qualify you for the Weekend League. Now moving on to the gameplay part of the video. The very first team we're coming against is a Premier League 4-3-2-1. Some very pacey right forward, left forward and striker. I think it was Jamie Vardy up front. And this was recorded not today in the 4-star tournament. It was yesterday, where there's no requirements whatsoever. So the teams I face are probably quite different to what ones you'll be facing today and tomorrow in the tournament itself. I think I came against a couple of legends here and there as well. But on to the actual team then. So played 5 games, 1 or 5, pretty standard in this tournament to be honest. But Musa, I don't know what it is. Musa for me doesn't feel that quick. 93 pace, you think he'd be absolutely rapid. Like when I come against him, I really struggle. As I'm saying like crap about him, he scores that. It's a really nice goal. But yeah, for me, just doesn't feel like he should. Whereas where I'm against him, I really can't defend against him for some strange reason. There's a big save right there from Jack Butland. So Martial at striker. He is next level good. Like you understand why people use him so much on Weekend League. Most people start with a 4-3-2-1, and in game they change to a 4-1-2-1-2, just like I'm using in this side. Usually it's like alongside, say, I don't know, Griezmann or whatever. And Marcel, he just pulls his weight. The weak foot on him is great. The pace, very good. Physical, he just feels a bit broken in general. Like some players in this game, the likes of Martial, they just feel like they can do everything, whereas their rating, he's 82 rated, yeah, but like N'Golo Kante as well, for example, he's 81, yet can be one of the best DMs on the game itself. Then we go on to defense, has a bit of pace and strength. Kurt Zouma and Kabasele, very cheap, very overpowered, and very strong centre-back pairing. Hector Bellerin, he's not very cheap, but actually, is his normal card? His normal card is probably very cheap right now. Kyle Walker's like 10k or so, and Van Aanholt, he's like 950 coins. So the left back, right back row as well, they're very pacey, although if you want to go the more like standard one, probably, I don't know, like Moreno maybe at left back, I have no idea. There's so different choices because it's a Premier League team. If you like some of the players like Lanzini, you might hate him completely, but there could be a cam that's very low rated that you do like yourself. It can obviously replace him. Same goes for Martial, Musa, any player in the team. And Kante and Butland for me are definitely 2 players I think, if you're going to build a 4-star rated team, they're low enough rated to get like good players around them, as well as being probably 2 key players in the squad itself. Like Jack Butland, I say it every time, very broken goalkeeper. And N'Golo Kante, he is absolutely everywhere. So guys, that is going to be the end of the video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content and the comments below. Let me know how you do on Foot Champions. Do you get elite? Do you get gold? Let me know down below. And also, if you missed today's first video, it'll be down below in the description box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.